Welcome back, lovely people. We were having some very tenacious tech gremlins. So a very quick recap of what we decided before we went on break. The gang is going to head over to Calypso's, the rundown old gin joint that they first found themselves in. Augustus is going to go in alone to talk to Brius while the rest of the gang hangs back, out of sight, out of mind. Meanwhile, Elle is going to be moving around with Hopper for protection. And if they get nothing of value there, there's always the ferryman. So you make your way down a level or two over to the rundown old gin joint known as Calypso's, where you remember the faux wooden bar, the less than engaged patrons. Benny, the robot, who is behind the counter serving drinks, or would be if anyone else was there. There is one woman like passed out on a table with a knocked over like bottle of alcohol in front of her. You don't see Brius, but you, Augustus, you do know there is that back room that he has. The other three, what are you up to? What are you doing?
I would like to try to hack into. Is this thing have security cameras or anything?
The main room has no security cameras. Yeah, no, this place has no security cameras, no.
Okay, does it have a matrix at all? Like any technology, anything at all?
I mean, the Matrix is everywhere. Like, it's, there's internet everywhere, basically. What are you trying to, do you want to, like, try and get into Calypso's, like, systems, like the computer systems that Brius has
Yeah.
in his
Yeah,
room?
Yeah, that's what I'll try to do then.
Sure, go
I was
ahead.
gonna do a surveillance and be like watching the cams and be like, "Hello, everyone. I'm gonna watch what Augustus does." But the computer works too. I forgot that there was a computer.
Go ahead and roll to log in.
Coolio and Schoolio. Boop, 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 boop. Feel free, everyone else, to do what you like.
Kato, Casey, are you doing anything while hiding, or?
Yeah.
And where are y'all hiding, by the way? Are you just like around a corner in an alley, or?
What do the houses look like in the area? The buildings in the area.
There are basically steel, all very rectangular, brutalist sort of architecture. Some of them are built like into the walls. Some of them are freestanding, very close together. There are some like alleys and whatnot that you can go in between. Most are not more than like one person wide. Is there a specific thing you're looking for?
Yeah, is there like a rooftop that overlooks the area? Or like an empty, like I'm trying to find either like somewhere to stake out,
Mm-hmm.
To watch safely, but ideally not on the street.
Yeah, there's like a two-story apartment building, or rather a one of those buildings with like a shop in the bottom and an apartment up top. It does have a fire escape on the side that you could climb, take yourself up to the roof.
Okay. I'd like to go up there, and I'd like to have my insect drone go and just kind of do and right, I made it an octoped. I thought I made it like an actual flying drone. That makes it a little bit less useful. I'd like to Yeah, I'd like to still send it out and have it be like kind of near the front of Calypso's and kind of just like patrolling back and forth, just keeping an eye.
Sure. You want to roll assess for me?
Sure. That is
Uh,
edge, correct?
I believe so. Doop 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 boop doop boop. Yes, it is. And Kato, anything in particular you wanted to do?
He is pretty much just one block over, not even, just hanging out. He's got a sort of just black mask over his the bottom half of his face at the moment. He's just watching the establishment,
Okay.
making sure that he's able to get over there in time, in a timely manner, should he need to.
Would you like to roll assess for me?
I could. I've literally never done this, so is it? what am I rolling?
Roll plus edge.
Edge.
I got a 6 on my assess, so
6.
Nothing.
You don't notice anything in particular.
7.
7. Cool. Celeste, what did you get on your login roll?
I got a 8, and I will pick
Your
passive trace.
Passive trace. What? Passive trace is activated.
It's fine that they know that we're here because
Basically, you're
hopefully they do.
You are in the system, but seeing as it is not a well-protected system at all, you don't think it would be that hard for someone on the outside to find you in it.
Great, they can. Let them find me.
And then Kato, you got a
7.
mixed success, so you gain 1 hold. At any time during the scene, you can spend that hold to ask a question from that list. You can spend it now, or you can wait on it, and then you get to take +1 forward when you act on the answer to that question.
Okay, I will wait.
All right. Augustus, what are you doing inside?
I'm here for business, so I think I might just make a beeline for that back room to find Brius. Yeah.
All right. Door is closed.
I'll knock.
All right. We hear a voice from within say, "If you need a drink, talk to the robot."
My, what a novel idea. Somehow I missed out walking in, and this being my second time. Open up, Mr. Brius.
You hear like a clattering of things and like a no shit fuck. Then the door slides open and he's like, "Hi, what are you doing here?"
Is his shirt still dirty?
It's the same shirt.
Of course it is. It's nice to see you as well. I'm here to inquire if you had any more pertinent information about our employers. As you now no doubt are aware, things didn't go quite as planned.
You were not supposed to be back here from what I understood. I thought our business was concluded.
Well, I'm here on a gamble that you might have some more information to help us out. Believe me, I did not want to return and don't plan to after this visit, however fruitful or not it may become.
Right. I don't think I can help you out. I'm very sorry about that. I have important things to attend to now, so if you don't mind, and he reaches over for the button to close the door. Is there anything you're doing to stop him?
As he's telling me that, can I check to see if I think he's bullshitting me?
You can roll a assess.
One thing real quick. Can I use my thermal? Okay, so if I use my cyber eyes, I can assess with synth. Could I use my thermal to see if, there's any change to bodily temperature that may indicate that he is trying to hoodwink and or bamboozle me?
Absolutely. Make an assess roll. And by the way, if the rest of you want to do anything at any point during this scene, Just speak up.
I would like to do a search for pay data. Actually, okay, should I do search for pay data or should I do research
What? What are these?
for like moves? Research is when I investigate a thing. I can do that.
What is search for pay data?
Oh, that wouldn't include. I think in subsystems. Hold on. Yes, right? Yeah. I would need to manipulate systems, but I'm trying to decide which one will get me the most information. Doing research or manipulating
Oh,
the system.
okay. So these are routines on.
Well, one's a routine, one's just a normal move, but I can apply it to being in the matrix.
If you'd like to manipulate systems, feel free to do so.
Cool. Rolling sync. That's what I'm good at.
That's a spicy 6 on my end.
What's a spicy 6?
Just a 6.
He does look. So yeah, I mean, he looks warmer than a normal person. Could be that he has. Could be that he's lying. Could be that he's just confused and flustered at seeing you. Could be that he has imbibed more alcohol than is recommended. Could be a lot of different things.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna let the door close, I think. I don't have... I'm inclined to believe him professionally and based on that small interaction. And I don't want to start earning a reputation for roughing up intermediaries, because then people will stop giving me jobs.
Alright. Door closes. It is just you, Benny, and the unconscious patron.
I think I'm gonna start making my way out, but I wanna do a, as Mac would say, an ocular pat down on that patron, just in case they're fibbing those Z's and they're gonna pull a fast one.
Yeah, no, they are unconscious, intoxicated. You can see, hear, and smell it on them.
All right, so I think as I make my way out, I'll just, go on comms and let everyone know. I don't think Mr. Brius knows anything of further use to us. In fact, he seemed quite surprised that we would be returning, almost as if we were not expected to make it out, or we were expected to be heading elsewhere.
Cool. I would like to. So I'm trying to.
What did you get on your manipulate systems roll?
I got a 7, which gave me 1 hold. But
you
I only
gained
like
1 hold.
So
you can use that to run a routine, I believe.
Right. So the routine I want to run. Don't worry, Rowan. I got it all done. I'm figuring out this hacket system finally. So I want to search for pay data, and then I rolled on my mind check a 12. So
okay.
Give me the answers, DM. What do they have? Give me the intel. Give me that sweet
You find
intel.
something hot that you can sell on a 10 plus. When you hit the street to sell it, choose one less option. Yeah, alright, so, well, since we're not really running a campaign that uses that move, essentially, I will go ahead and say that, yeah, you do find some communication records on this computer that, again, zero security. Brius didn't even clear his inbox. It's just sitting there.
Jesus, man.
I keep likening this to email. It's not. They're not emails, but
aren't they?
From you see that there were more than one communication between Brius and a IP address similar, not exact, but similar to where you found to contact the ferryman.
I'm in. Hades is our client. Hades is the client. Hades is the client. I save it. I save the information, and I would like to log out. I would like to get the frickety fracky
Alright.
jack out.
Roll to log out. Roll
Okay.
to check out.
Okay, that Brius is unhelpful, but I did figure out something kind of cool because he doesn't clear out his inboxes. God bless. Which is a reminder to all
I
of
mean,
you.
you're not really in any danger at the moment. You can just sort of log out.
Okay, great. I check out. Y'all, this is a word of warning. Clean your inbox. Use your VPN. Everyone, stay safe out there. Big Brother is watching. Anyways.
And Big Brother is named Celeste.
And Big Brother's named Celeste. She sees you when you're sleeping. She goes through your emails. And she tells Casey
Celeste
all
is
about
Santa?
them. Yeah, Celeste is. Everyone, I want you to take away from this campaign that Celeste is actually Santa. What's it called? She'll tell everyone what she found. Like, remember the ferryman I just told you about? Turns out, the address that connects him, like the email address, is the same as who has been contacting Brius. So that's a middleman between the middleman. So if all of our calculations are right, I'm thinking Hades is our guy. Our god? Our client? It doesn't matter, I guess.
So that leads us back to the question, do we bring Elle back?
I say no. I say we keep doing the hopper thing.
Oh no, my Zoom froze.
Oh yeah. Rowan, our DM. No. Well, I vote that we don't bring Elle. We can keep doing the hopper thing. Whether or not he's capable is not really the question. We just need to.
He's more capable than anyone you know.
I'll kill you. I swear to God. Kato, shut the fuck up. Anyways.
That was Ryan, not Kato.
Ryan, shut the fuck up. Even more so, you goddamn fucking filthy ass raccoon creature. I will kill you.
Potato.
If anyone's curious, I hate Ryan. Moving on.
It's true, she does.
I hit him up every day and I go, "Hey Ryan, I hate you." Mm-hmm.
Does wonders for my self-esteem.
What is it? Okay, I'm cool with Copper. I'm cool with Copper watching Elle. That seems like a fine plan so far. Safer than the alternative.
So I guess we have to find this ferryman and find something of value.
Well, yeah, that's the only real problem, because right now I feel pretty confident that we could find him. The only problem is whether or not we have anything that he wants or would deem as valuable.
Was there anything when you were searching that gave like examples?
Did I?
Of like things that are valuable that the ferryman has taken before?
I thought they were all myths, so we weren't even sure.
There's people that are like, oh, if you promise like your firstborn child, or if you have like a secret that no one else knows, or the only consensus you get is that it doesn't just mean something of monetary value. Is that it's deeper than that.
Do they know if it's each person? Like, has there been a group who said you can't just...
You do not have that many details.
Great. I say we give one. If he wants more, we give more. Anyone have a secret they want to share?
Don't we still have all that dirt on Classy Muse? In fact, Mr. Cato, aren't your men still watching Classy Muse?
That sure is the thing that we said was happening.
Yeah, I entirely forgot about her.
Thank
you,
you,
like
Augustus.
central to the plot for the first 3 episodes.
She's important.
I would say probably not.
Okay.
Because I think that once the whole like Zeus message started coming up, they probably would have known to head to one of the safe houses.
Okay,
Probably. But we still have the dirt because Zircon took pictures and stuff. So.
Right.
But
I only
also,
told
we
them to
promised
watch
her. But we also promised her we wouldn't expose her if she lets have a thing. And I don't want to go back on our promise.
We're not exposing
Besides,
her to the entire world. We would just be exposing the stuff to the ferryman.
I know, but but we also have the best dirt of all. That the gods aren't actually gods. They've been using a person, and it tells the ferryman that it's us. It does
the
two
ferryman
things.
already knows this, though.
But no one else but us and him knows. And by doing this, he will understand that it's us, the people he may be employed, who is because it's only the only people who know are arguably Zeus, maybe some of the Olympians, us, Hades, maybe, and the ferryman. If the ferryman find out that we're one of the people who are in this inner circle, he'll know that we are either Olympians, which I don't think they'll think that because my email is Celeste Copper loves Casey Copper email. So it does
email.
So or at email.com or whatever edu.
At grundle.com.
Grundle.com.
And so I don't think that's the case. Or they'll know that it's us, the people that they hired. It gives us an in, and for them to want to help us because they know that it's us, and it's a secret. If we need to expose more secrets, I'm sure we all have something we want to hide. Doesn't matter. But I think this is our good in. Casey, what do you think?
What does I'm trying to think if maybe the ferryman deals in information. Between the two of us, we could probably dig up something online that would be pretty juicy.
I mean, true, but I don't know if it'll have to come to that until we already tell them what we know. Then it'll be helpful because it just works out. If all goes worse, then we'll do that. But I think looking into him probably won't want us to make him endear us to him very much. He probably would just be suspicious. When people look into me, I don't go, "Hey, here's my email."
Okay. I'm going to try to think of some backup plans for things that we can give that are valuable, or at least for myself.
I think that's a good idea. Well, you are a human who has no secrets, and I will squeeze Casey's hand.
I definitely don't. I'm pretty open.
You said that in a really suspicious way, but we're going to move on. I'll send the email and phrase it really innocuous. Sorry, we're playing on Roll20. I made a heart with the arrow in it, and now we're making faces. I'm so sorry, chat. We're 6-year-olds. I will be like, "Hello, ferryman. We would like a passage to Hades, please. We know something that maybe you know. Zeus and the other gods are not immortal. They use the blueprint of someone else."
Let's wait to say that.
Don't we say that in person?
Yeah, we don't say that over the email.
No, that's how you get to him. You can't just tell him in person. You have to email him.
Was that said? Was that stated?
Yes.
I don't.
You're
remember.
That's the gist of it. Yeah.
Okay.
Is that
Y'all
the
never believe
payment needs to be provided up front?
No, we don't.
Oh, Ryan's like, "I'm sorry, I was so distracted by Bella talking, and I wasn't even listening to the actual important stuff she was saying." Motherfucker.
I mean, she got it. She got it.
You're lucky we're not playing in person. I would have thrown something so hard at your face. Okay. I send the thing. They're not. Maybe I'll say they're not immoral. Should we leave something a little vague, or should we give it all?
Why don't you say that we have some juicy information about the gods? Should he provide us passage?
Right. I'll say that.
And that way, if for some reason we got it wrong, we didn't just spill that nice piece of information to some random person.
Right. Sounds good. Boobity 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 boop. But we need to know that you're the real thing. Rundle be wild. You know how it is. Smiley face, smiley face, smiley face. No, actually, the smile and the like smirky face over and over. That's very Celeste.
Okay. Well, you send it out.
Great. I think she's a signature. That's like a cute picture of young Casey and young Celeste, but it's like cool and it doesn't show their eyes and it looks like cool for some. She like really photoshopped the hell out of it.
Okay. You wait a little bit, and you get a message back, that says payment is required before passage.
Y'all.
I mean, I guess we send it, right?
Okay. I send it. I say all the stuff. Shut the fuck up, Ryan, in chat. Jesus Christ.
You send all of the information that you stole from the computers in Zeus's lab.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, just the normal, the overall gist. Not all the information, like how it all works or whatever. Because I don't think I know. They use somebody else. It's wild.
Can you repeat that? Sorry.
Oh, sorry. I said not the like this huge chunk of information. Probably just like the vague overview of like the gods are immortal. They use a person named El. El used to be their friend. That kind of stuff.
Okay.
Bulleted points.
Bullet points. Sure. So you send the Cliff's Notes off, and you wait a little bit longer than last time. And you receive a message back that says, your payment has been accepted. It has coordinates on it.
Nice, we've done it, gang. Let's go. I give the coordinates. Hey, Ryan, I got the coordinates by giving the explicit cliff notes to the Ferryman. Are we following?
Very good. I'm proud of you.
Or are you just making fun of me in chat? Are you still making fun of me in chat?
No.
Let's see. Nope. Okay.
Before we go,
Right.
can we drop back at our house and I can pick up my truck?
Yeah.
Because I have a truck.
Well, we'll go. We're going passage 2.
Yeah,
Like through the.
but I feel like, maybe we'll come back to that location, and I feel like we might want to make a quick getaway. Potentially.
Sure. Can I look up? Okay, I'm assuming that my place is decked out. Can I check my security stuff to see if anyone has breached it, if anyone has fucked around there, if anyone's at my apartment right there at that moment?
Yeah. Feel free to roll.
Synth? It's using my cyber stuff.
You can roll assess using synth
Great.
with +1 forward because it's your own house.
Haha, we love having 1 plus forward. Hit a gun 9. Casey, will you help me?
Yeah, of course.
Julio.
Did
So
you
go
forget
ahead.
the password again?
I did forget. Is it Casey and Casey Copper Celeste Copper, or is it Celeste Copper and Casey Copper? But in binary, is it
Holy
yours or mine?
shit, that's a 12.
Yeah.
Well, great.
That's
So
the highest
that's
I've ever
a-
rolled in this game.
That's a +1
We love
to your
linking
roll.
up. Nice. That's a 9. Damn. Never mind. That would have changed nothing. Does it? No.
No, it does not.
I
Um,
thought you were
never
at
mind.
9. Oh no, it was an 8.
Yeah, I thought it was 9. Well,
No, but
sorry.
you didn't add your. You had a
killed that.
+1 forward, didn't you?
Oh, I didn't. Yeah, I didn't add my +1 forward.
oh,
So
yeah,
it's
10.
a 10. Yay! Okay, I gained 3 hold.
This is a this is a weird assess move. I'm just gonna tell you the information you want.
Great.
Yeah. Listen, I love Powered by the Apocalypse. Sometimes it's very narrow in what it wants you to be.
That's what I don't like about it. I
Um,
referred to it as crunchy once, and Rowan yelled at me about it. Said I've never heard it
That's
be
not
called crunchy.
true.
And I was like,
I did
I've
not
never
yell
heard-
at you. It's
they
isn't
raised their
important.
voice, everyone. They yelled. They raised their voices. Don't listen to that viewer.
This is slander.
What
Slander.
do I know, Rowan?
Well, I'm not gonna tell you now because you're mean to me.
Ooh.
But I got a 10, Rowan.
Yeah, your systems have been compromised.
Right.
Within the last 24 hours or so.
Right.
Maybe we shouldn't go home.
Cool. I would like to, even if they've been compromised and I can't stop them from taking information, I want to send all my ice at them. Like everything I got. Burn them. Like nothing.
There's no one in
before.
there now.
Cool. I would like to set up a trap for them and be like hee 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 hee.
Sure.
I think I can do that somehow. Let me see what I can do. It's very funny because in the former system that was enabling transphobia, it had like explicit things about if you have a house, here's what you can do. But I don't know if that's a thing you do in this game. I don't know. Whatever it works.
You can. This is a thing you can do.
Okay, cool. I'll do that. Next time it comes in, just hurt them really bad. I think I have a fun code where I go, like, oh, can I self-destruct? Hey, Casey, I don't think we're ever going to go home. Can I self-destruct?
I mean...
Okay, actually, I'll self-destruct my security system. So, like, it burns everything. It attacks anything, and as soon as someone enters, it attacks, and then it destroys itself.
Sure. We can do that.
Cool.
I'm going to say
It's just-
you can spend a gear to do that.
Cool. Done and done. I'm going to call it self-destructo.
It's like some things that I'd rather not get destroyed, you know?
That's okay. I'll just do. That's valid. I'll just destroy the hard drives and stuff so they can't get any information.
All right. That is complete. Any stops you would like to make before you head to these coordinates so lovingly provided?
How long would it take to get cyberware augmented? I already have the cyberware. I just want to add something to it.
Quite a bit of time.
Oh, never mind.
It's not that the surgery itself would take too long, but there's a recovery period afterwards.
Got it.
Yeah. So are you returning home to retrieve that truck, or?
I don't think so. Probably not a good idea when we're literally about to meet the person that's going to take us to see Hades.
Alright. The coordinates lead you down several layers of the city to, like, you were already in a pretty shady place. You go down a couple layers and you're like, oh dang, it gets shadier. Nobody looks you in the eyes as you walk down the street. If people are close to you, if you approach someone, they quickly speed away with their head down. There are no transportation services down here. You'll have to move on foot. but you are eventually sent towards a out of commission, high speed surface elevator.
So many elevators. I'm here for it. This is us. Shall we hop on?
It is closed right now. It's out of commission.
Great.
I can probably fix
Okay.
it.
You bet you could. Oh, good point. Our girl, not girl. Yeah. Anyways,
Not a girl.
not a girl, not a girl, not a robot. What's it called?
So
Should we wait a bit before we try to fix it? Maybe it's like spooky.
I mean, it wouldn't hurt to take a look, you know? Just take a look, take a peek, see if the mechanics are working. And then if it is broken, I can fix it. If it isn't, then I can probably bypass it. And then we can get it anyway.
The elevator is not broken. It is simply not yours.
I would like to
shit.
use my bypass ability when you attempt to support security measures.
No, so you hear a voice from behind you.
Oh,
like-
the
I like
voice
to
said
I
that?
think that Casey was just like, no, see, it's really easy. I don't care if it's not mine. I use the bypass.
Here's the wild thing. Doesn't recognize that it's not a voice that they've heard in their life. Is like,
No, I mean, really, like, it's just, I just have to, rewire and I have the tools right here.
there's
They're in
no
my
real
arm.
ownership.
Standing behind you is a tall, thin figure in a black suit with black gloves and a silver mask in the shape of a skull with like sort of a black covering behind it that goes down and drapes over their shoulders a little bit. They have a top hat on and are walking with a cane that is black with a silver skull on the top to hold.
I mean, you don't have to do. I get that this is your aesthetic, but Jesus, you didn't have to do all this. We are the people who have the info. You know who we are. Okay.
They like clink past you and pull open a panel on the elevator. Take the staff cane that they're holding, tap it to it, and the elevator opens. And it's a service elevator, so you can fit like 2 full-size vehicles in here.
Jesus.
So plenty of space for all of you.
Sweet Lord Zeus. Ay, ay, ay.
And they turn to you and motion to the open elevator.
Okay.
I
It's
like
just us.
bump Augustus on the shoulder with my elbow, and
This is our friend.
I could have gotten
August-
in there.
I'm sure you could have. I wouldn't have recommended it, but I'm sure you could have.
Oh, this is our friend Augustus. Augustus is good at fighting, just so you know. Just a fun fact about them.
You just have to talk about everything. Don't
I would appreciate you not advertising me as some kind of brute when we're about to meet a new friend.
So sorry,
Kiddo's
I
already
ut out for a second.
unavailable.
all I heard was I appreciate you, and that's I agree. All right, let's get into the
I
elevator.
said,
That's
Now-
selective.
That was just
hearing.
like, I'm so tired of your bullshit.
It's a new Zoom feature, selective hearing.
It really
Sure
is.
thing.
It's good.
Can I assume that all of your various robotic companions are coming with you as well?
Yeah, you can
Hell yeah.
definitely bet on my spider coming along.
I just
Come on,
imagine-
spider.
Casey just has the spider in their arms, just like.
I mean, it can walk.
Yeah, it comes with me. We're friends. We're all friends. The puppy, I can't speak for.
Do we
but-
all fit? As I recall, the spider is
Yeah, it's two. Remember, it's big enough for
It's
2
3
vehicles.
feet.
big.
3 feet is the
Yeah, it's-
spider.
So it's
That's
just it's like the
Spider
same
is
as-
about the size of a bicycle.
Oh, no big deal. Come along, spider.
Ooh, weird image that gave me for some reason.
I
Just,
love the idea.
spider
Velvet
on a
going.
bicycle.
My bike is sitting right there, so. Yeah, plenty of room on this elevator. When you're all in, they will. This is the ferryman. Ferryman will tap a button on the inside. The door closes and it shudders for a second and then begins very rapidly descending. They will turn to all of you and say, "We have maybe 10 minutes before we reach our destination. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them now."
Great. Is Hades our client? You know who we are. We know who you are. I saw the emails. Is Hades our client? I assume you chose us because we're capable, so I know you know that I was going to see the emails. God, Brius doesn't delete emails. You,
What do you look like under the mask?
Person I work for has gone by that name before.
How cryptic.
look at Casey for really. Yeah, I look at Casey for the longest time. Can one person in this fucking city not act like goddamn edgelord for 2 seconds? Is that so much to
I
ask?
know. It's like there's some weird aesthetic about like being some kind of punk, you know?
It's
just-
really boring and
it's-
weird. I don't
know,
like it.
It's just so fake. So, like, what do you look like under the mask?
Hey, so you can't just ask what people look like under the masks. Jesus Christ.
But like,
Yeah, they can. Go ahead.
are you cute? Because like the outfit's doing it for me, you know?
Christ.
I elbow Casey.
I am what I need to be.
All right, more cryptic bullshit. All right, anyone else want to have a crack?
Allow me to interrupt the inane questions for one more interesting. Could I get a confirmation from you on an old hitman wives' tale that if we happen to kill one of our colleagues and place 2 coins above their eyes afterwards, we're absolved of the deed?
I love Velvet so much.
I've heard that one before. I enjoy that one.
I'll take that as confirmation of my absolution and continue as such.
I take 2 steps away from Augustus, and I put myself and the spider between each other, just for reasons.
If anyone else has any questions, feel free to ask them. If not, we can fast forward.
I
Great.
have plenty, but they're probably not necessary.
Fair
I-
enough.
I have so many. What was it? It was the same email. So.
No, it was not the same, but similar.
So how many emails do you think you have? Like, does your Google account? Because you know Google accounts only let you have like 7 logged in at any time and pulled out. So do you have like more than that, or is it just those?
The resources at my disposal are numerous. I have what I need to have to retain my anonymity.
So like, what are your pronouns? Do you use? Do you not want to be referred to at all? Because that's also fine. Just wanted to clarify when I talk shit about you with Casey later. You know.
I am what I need to be.
Got it. So, pronouns okay then?
Sure.
I didn't catch that. I'm sorry.
She's still frozen.
Is there
Okay, so it's
Become
not just
one
me.
with her machine.
The ferryman's pronouns are redacted.
The ferryman's pronouns are a sound of a old computer modem booting up.
There's just
The noise of an eldritch being.
so there's yeah, sound elevator moving. Cool.
Okay, I think Bella's back now.
We got like the elevator is moving. That's it. Everything you just said.
I do so many good bits, and it's lost on in this stream.
I mean, you never know.
Well, you wouldn't know about good bits in your life, would ya?
Nope.
Moving on.
I'm not that person.
What kind of person is that? You motherfuckers
Ryan.
don't talk shit about bits. I'll kill you. Anyways,
I don't know what she's mad about this time.
making fun of
To
bits.
be honest, I don't either.
I don't be mean about bits. What
All I
kind
was
of
doing
person?
was agreeing with her, and now she's mad.
You might be thinking of different bits.
I'm gonna. Anyways, so any pronouns cool then? Is there any that you're like, you know? Cool.
I am what I need to be.
Okay, I'm just gonna use
Can you be what I want you to be?
Casey.
Probably not.
And what would that be?
That's a good question. I would
don't
also
know,
like
I
to
mean,
know
like
about
you're
Casey.
tall. You look like kind of, and I like reach and like feel to see if like they have like muscles
No,
under
no,
there, and I'm
Casey's
just
personal
like
boundaries.
I don't know, like your voice is pretty nice, and I'm just
If you reach forward, they would put up the cane and sort of push your hand away.
Personal boundaries, Casey. Personal
I don't know, something about this neglect is really doing it for me, you know.
boundaries. I feel that still personal boundaries is a thing that we should respect,
Fair.
even if they're an ominous weirdo.
So,
Even if there's some sort of
what's your relationship with Hades? Like, are you like his go-between? Are you like doing it? Like, what's your relationship?
Are you besties?
Do you like braid each other's hair?
I am his hands, and when need be, his mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Go.
Casey's about to get slapped for the second time in this campaign.
I stand in front of Casey
I
protectively.
need to mute. Oh.
I do all that he requires of me.
Right. I'm good. I'm asked all my cryptic questions.
I like to think.
Do
that...
you? Go ahead.
No.
Sorry, Kato.
No, go ahead.
No, it's okay.
I was gonna say, I'd just like to think that Augustus and Cato are just kind of like leaning on like opposite sides of the elevator, just like head in hand,
Just like absolute mirrors of whatever gesture the other makes.
You
Listen.
I miss Zircon.
The ferryman said any question. Any question is any question. Also, what would Zircon do? Stop us from doing all these wild things?
No, just someone else to commiserate with.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Listen, I asked a good question.
I
What's
thought you
your
were
relationship with Hades? And then I am his hands and his mouth. Like, come on.
You asked what's your relationship with Hades? And then you're like, are you doing it?
Yeah, like, oh no, but like, I don't know. They could be doing it. You know.
That's none of your business.
But like, as in, like, are they in a relationship? Oh my god.
I mean, again, is that your business? These sisters
Hey,
need to be
you're talking
taught
about-
social graces, I swear.
Social graces? Kate, I don't want to start this with, he's the most capable person you know. Social graces. Get your ass out of here, social graces. Fucking. There's a reason you hire all your friends.
After exactly 10 minutes, the
Of
elevator
10 minutes of-
slows down. Oh yeah, the elevator slows down and comes to a stop. And Ferryman touches his cane to the button, and it opens back up. And it leads out into a very dark section of the city. Both like metaphorically and in reality. It is dark down here. Everything is falling apart. There are old screens all over the walls, cracked, chipped, wires splayed out all over, ruined sections of building sort of just crashed down onto the ground. And the ferryman just starts walking. As they do, as they move out, lights flicker on near them as they walk, and you follow behind, and as you get a certain distance away, the lights shut down. So wherever the ferryman walks, the lights follow. You are taken for a kind of a long walk, going for about 20 minutes or so before you come to, you are led around several corners, down into a somewhat subterranean portion of this section of the city. Bo?
While we're walking, I would like to send out my insect to scout ahead and ping sonar to see if there's anything or anyone in the area. And two, can we like, is there like recognizable like buildings? You said like everything is like run down and old. Is it like how old? Like 1,000 years old? Like if we like modern times type technology, or
some of the tech down here you recognize as within the last it's old, within the last 80 years or so.
So this isn't like
some
a
of it,
Futurama old New York kind of situation. This is like
yeah,
kind of
good
like
way to
that.
describe it.
Okay.
Some of the tech is too old.
And is there the saddest thing you've ever seen in front of that pizzeria?
No pizzeria that you notice, unfortunately. Some of the tech down here is too old for you to recognize. It looks very like, wow, who would design a thing this way? This is so inefficient and obsolete. If you want to make an assess roll for your sonar bot, feel free to do so.
Yeah, I will do that. Do I get a +1 forward or no?
Why?
Because I'm using a robot?
That is what is allowing you to do the roll.
Okay, fair enough.
You do have a free +1 to use at any time during the session.
That's okay. You know, we got a 6. It's fine.
Would you like to use your free +1 to get that to a 7?
I want to save it for something. Well, no, I'm gonna save it.
Okay. Yeah, sonar bot moves around, pings. You get like a decent like map of the area, sort of. So you'll be able to find your way back, probably. You don't know necessarily how to get the lights working without the ferryman present, but that's a problem for another time, right?
I could probably fix it. Yeah.
You are led down into this somewhat subterranean portion where you start to see some newer tech, like some stuff you recognize, like, oh, I had one of those, when I was a kid. Weird. That seems more modern than would be down here. Some of the screens are not destroyed, so that's cool. And it's starting to look more like something that someone has designed. There is another sort of another elevator that you are led to. This is a smaller, normal elevator, definitely some sort of hidden elevator. The ferryman will tap his cane to a panel, and it opens up. He gestures for you to step inside.
We love all these damn elevators. I'm here for it. I go inside.
I assume all of you do?
Yeah.
He does not step inside himself. But she will tap the cane to the panel again, and it closes, and you descend.
Hi, ferryman. See you later.
It's not a long elevator ride. Before you touch down at the bottom, and it opens up into a very large chamber, you assume. It's very dark in here. You cannot see the back end. Looking around you now, you've had some time to sort of adjust to the darkness. You've had some time to adjust to the darkness, and you can see that these walls are, from what the ones near you are, lined with computer screens. There are banks of electronics scattered around this room, along with various mechanical debris and various whatnot. You hear a voice from within that says, welcome. It's been many years since I've had a visitor. Please come closer.
I get closer and I go, well, you don't really make it easy. You don't really lay out the welcome mat. Well, I had to go deep in Grundle. You know what happens when you go deep in there? You see a lot of stuff you can't unsee. That's what a bit is about, Ryan.
You say you're digging up a lot of dirt in there?
I don't want anyone just coming in to say hello. I only invite very important people down here with me.
Yeah, that Kato, I don't think you're supposed to be here.
I was just gonna say that.
Oh my god.
Probably not, but I'm here anyway.
You hear mechanical whirring and hissing and and gears popping and grinding from around, but you don't see a figure yet.
I get closer.
Celeste is very much disappearing into the darkness at this point.
I'm following and I'm holding her hand.
What do I see with my thermal vision as I make a more cautious approach?
You see a large mass of heat in this room. There's a lot of machinery activating, all running constantly. But it's all very jumbled. You can't make out any humanoid figures or anything.
I figured, yeah, I will approach.
you all sort of move forward, and all of a sudden it becomes very bright in here as the computer, the monitors, the televisions, the screens all around the room, covering the walls and the ceiling, all flash on. All of them showing a unedited version of Zeus's message to the city about you. And you see from the center of the room a large pillar of machinery cobbled together with moving pieces, steam escaping from various parts. And you see a long mechanical arm sort of approach you very rapidly. On the end of this arm is something that definitely used to be a person. You see, sort of from the bottom of the rib cage up, a emaciated humanoid form with plugs all over and cables that extend out into various portions of this machinery. There is from the bottom down, it is this mechanical arm, and it zooms in and leans very close to all of you. Hello. You brought me some very interesting information.
And for the ferryman, I assumed you would also hear about it.
So, seems that you're doing the same thing the Olympians are, but less refined.
I do what I need to do to survive. They
Why would you want to?
indulge.
Why would you even want to survive? What kind of a shitstorm have you noticed?
Better than the alternative.
Dying at a normal human life expectancy?
Yes.
Look, I guess you probably know why we're here. Are you the one that hired us or not?
Breaks into a big smile. When he does, you see the skin around his lips like cracks. And there are no like teeth in the mouth. I did. I'm honestly surprised it took you this long to look into it. I'm a little disappointed I had so much security, so much misdirection ready to play. Now it's all gone to waste. Until I needed you to know it was me anyways.
Yeah, well, you get what you pay for.
Kato. You get Kato.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I know.
High five, Casey.
I know who you are.
Speaking of payment, if I may interject, we are missing half of ours, so I assume we have further business to conduct.
You also appear to be missing the key.
terms have changed a little bit. You sent us to get a key. You did not send us to get a person.
No, I did not.
So, don't you think that changes things a little bit? And Casey is like holding Celeste's hand, like sweaty in the palms.
If you require more compensation in exchange for the key, that can be provided.
When you first hired us, we asked Bria something pretty important. When they told us that it was something that was powerful, something that, if taken, would change everything, we asked them, how do we know that when they're in charge, that it won't just be the same? You're trying to have immortality. You also were friends with the Olympians once upon a time. Did you mislead us?
Hades moves in incredibly close to you, Celeste. Like a foot from you.
I squeeze Casey's hand.
I would step in front of Celeste.
It's okay. It's okay.
Familial bonds. No. They are more fickle than you might think.
Yeah, we learned.
Yeah.
Zeus was your brother? Is your brother?
Was.
Well, chosen family is more powerful anyways. To be clear, I'm talking about Casey. I'm not talking about those other two. We're acquaintances at best.
What do you want from me?
Intentions?
What do you plan to do with the girl?
I plan to use the key for what it is meant for. Nothing more, nothing less.
So, her being a person, what she's meant to do is live her life unmolested, uncontrolled, and free to do what she wants, right? That's what you're saying?
And what about my life? Is mine less important?
You've lived it. It's hers.
I'm not done.
I'll let you were.
Is there really no fucking person who has any modicum of power on this godforsaken planet that is not a terrible fucking person?
You already know the answer to that. That's your whole shtick. Can I assess the situation? Can I assess, please?
Sure, you can make an assess roll.
Thank you. You changing your voice upsets me, Rowan. I love you so much. You're scaring me. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Are you? Is this revenge for saying you yelled at me?
I need Hades to just be like, ooh, please give me the little keezy weezy, please.
I hate you so much, Rowan. I'm gonna kill you. I got a 10.
Alright, you have 3 hold. You can ask 3 questions.
Okay,
Now
I would like to probably hold. Yeah. I'll hold him. I'll just keep him for a little bit. I just want to get it.
We had a deal, did we not? I give you money, you give me the key.
We didn't get the money, right? This is me, Bella, asking.
We got
half.
Right.
More money is what is required, then it's not an issue.
You've been presumably forced to live down here in hiding, biding your time for you to get your revenge on Zeus, I'm gonna guess. You've been forced into isolation, never see anyone again, and you want to do that to someone else? Inflict what you've been dealing with on someone else who was forced into isolation as well?
Spins around very rapidly to face you, like inches from your face. You know nothing of what I have been through.
I stand in front of her.
Do not speak. Do not speak as if you know my life, as if you know my story, as if you know my pain.
Okay, Angst Lord. All right, relax. I get it. It's very annoying when people presume things about you. I stare at Kato. But I just don't understand why you would do the same thing as someone you find wretched. I would presume you think you're above it. My bad.
I want only what is owed to me. Only what was promised to me.
Immortality is what you want.
That is what I am owed.
Who owes that to you?
Hell?
Everyone.
So that's me back.
Retreat. Hades, like, the arm scrunches up as Hades retreats back and upward. It says, "You will bring me the key and fulfill our deal, or I will send others to do it instead. And you will not leave this place."
Great. Can I ask my question? What is my best way out?
You can tell the only way out of here is the elevator.
Cool. Thank you.
And as far as you know, the only way to open the elevator is with the ferryman's cane.
I feel really bad about being the fuck up this game. It's essential.
Well,
This is tough.
do you desire payment or do you desire pain? Speak!
I look to
Wow.
Cato and Augustus.
No,
And-
just once.
I'm going to say I quietly to them. Hopefully, I'm assuming Hades went fairly far away.
Yeah.
I don't want to leave this girl out.
Justice, go ahead.
She's been
Sorry,
through
Bo,
so
I meant
much.
go ahead.
She's been through so much already. This isn't right.
I'll say to Augustus, if you take our side, I'll give you my half.
Augustus,
I like all of us taking turns persuading Augustus.
strange.
We all look at each other. We look at Augustus. We look at each other. We look at Augustus. We're like,
Look, Augustus has a gun that deals 5 damage. We need them on our side.
that's what I'm thinking.
I mean, this is good. Just good situational awareness on y'all's part.
He kind of looks at Augustus. What is the price for you for human life exactly? Not taking it, just of it.
Oh, now, Mr. Cato, that is a great question. I don't quite have an answer for you, but if it makes you feel any better, I wasn't planning on taking Mr. Hades' side. I take exemption to debts being presumed of me. And hopefully this doesn't mar our professional relationship moving forward. But if there's a top dog sitting on the pile, well, they're the ones doling out contracts. If there's no top dog, that means all the dogs are fighting. And that's just ample pickings for me. As long as there's two people left on this here Ecumenopolis, someone is gonna want someone dead.
That's an
Mr. Hades.
absolutely terrifying motto.
Mr. Hades,
Absolutely.
I think what we're trying to say is you and your brother consider yourselves the top dogs, as Augustus so pointed out. But me, all I see is a couple of bitches.
Whoa!
So be it. You hear a very loud whistling noise coming from all of the machinery. And from out of piles of machines, you see automated guns flip up and train on you, and panels slide out of the walls, and more guns slide out and train on you. Allow me to introduce you to my friend Cerberus.
One dog, millions of guns.
Oh, so those are the bitches in this metaphor.
And it is then that you hear the elevator ding, and it opens up, and you see stepping out two figures that you recognize. One is a short, lithe figure, bald head, mechanical arm, and a bunch of plugs in the back of their head. The other is tall, broad-shouldered, very square-set jaw, very much resembling the figure in the tank that Cato destroyed earlier, holding the ferryman's cane that you can see is splattered with blood. And looks around and goes, wait, sorry, give me 1 second. Looks around and says, "Ah, so this is where you've been hiding this whole time." And that is where we will pick up next week for our
Absolutely.
final episode.
Oh,
Wait, pick off first.
That is where my brain immediately went. Interesting how that works.
Freudian slip if I've ever heard one.
So many moral questions. So stressed.
We are
I
going
need to write down. I have 2 holds.
Go ahead. When we pick up, we're gonna be in a new scene. Or nah, fuck it. You can keep your hold. That's fine. Yeah, write it down.
Thank you.
Might be useful.
Might be. Who knows?
Thank you for joining us on
Jesus.
Olympus, lovely people. Let's do some outros real quick. So tell us who you are, where can we find you, yada yada yada, all that fun stuff. Starting right down below me, as always, so she shouldn't be surprised. It's Bella.
Hi. I'm always next. It's great. I'm always super prepared for it. Anyways, Hi, my name is Bella. You can find me on Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram at Boondoggles. I do this on Thursdays. Not anymore soon. I'll be making my alternate character. Just kidding, because it's going to be the finale. So when I inevitably die, I'll be chill. On alternating Mondays, starting this Monday, I will be not starting, but next Monday will be the alternating. I'll be playing a Mutant and Masterminds game. Everybody crits at 9 p.m. Eastern. I play Lita, who is a Filipino shy girl whose superhero name is Redacted because she can remove herself from people's vision, thus turning herself invisible. I play it with the person who plays Augustus down below, Velvet, and also with Rowan. So that's fun. If you like our repertoire now, you should see Velvet and I just bully poor Rowan. Anyways, if you like seeing me bully Ryan, I do it to Rowan instead. Good. When I'm not doing that one, I'm doing Castle Falkenstein at Action Fiction at 8 p.m. Eastern. Yeah. And I will also be playing the City of Mist. I don't know if I'm supposed to promote this yet. Yeah, maybe not. Anyways, I'm also, Rowan's like, Bella, I'm your PR agent, stop. I also have a podcast with Hypersona Games where we talk about people on the A-Spec and our experiences with it. I'm very excited about it. Come watch us when it's out.
You know when that's coming out?
No idea. I'm always just confused constantly in life. Yeah. That's me. Thank you so much for watching. Today was a very stressful day. A lot of existential questions. Anyways, really bummed that Hades sucks. I just wanted one of the guys to be cool, but guess not. All right, on to the next.
I mean, to be fair, Rowan did tell us at the beginning of this game that any and all gods are terrible.
Yeah, that they all suck. And I was like, huh.
In no uncertain words, I did say that.
That's wild.
So hi, my name is Ryan, or Sim. I'm not super picky on either. You can find me at The Simulacre on Twitter. This is my main and only game at the moment. Hopefully that'll change sometime soon. I also do some music stuff. I have a thing called Sims Character Creations, wherein I compose short minute 30 or perhaps longer themes for podcasts or TTRPG shows or TTRPG characters, etc., including the main and fight themes for this little show. I've also done stuff for just a handful of other wonderful shows. I'm willing to work with people on whatever they need, as long as it's not like racially insensitive, because keep in mind I am a white dude, so I'm not going to make you like traditional Indian music because gross. And that's about it for me. I did want to say that she's not here right now, so she'll never hear me say this, but Bella and I do not hate each other. We love each other dearly, and any and all butting of heads is just like us messing around. But she'll never hear me say that, so. Oh.
Alright, nobody snitch.
The good thing it's not recorded anywhere.
Thank God, right?
Yes. Dodge that bullet.
Alright, Bo, who are you?
My name is Bo. I use they, them pronouns. Why do I say it so strange the second time every week?
My name is Bo.
Hi, I'm Bo. I use they, them pronouns. You can find me on Twitter at DorkyTeacher. You can also find me on Twitch at JustDorkyTeacher, where on Sundays we read books and it's lovely and wholesome. And we're almost done with Frankenstein, so that means that we'll be starting a new book in like 2 weeks. I'll probably be putting a poll up on Twitter for what we should read next. So if you're interested in that, if you want to check it out and you want to start fresh with a new book, that'll be good. You can also find me this Saturday at our missing friend Polished Cryptid's channel, which is Polished Cryptid, playing High Seas Hijinks, where I play a lovely merfolk Dembo. They're great. They're lovely. I love them so much. And you can find me on Wednesdays at Critical Misses for Under the Pale Cold Sun, where I get to see what the aftermath of the episode that I missed is, because I haven't actually watched that yet, and I'm so curious.
Oh
as to what I
boy,
missed.
some things happened.
Oh no!
There were some
Anyways.
good things.
I get to watch, I
Some.
guess. All right. Anyway, that's me.
Would
Oh, hello. Thank you all so much for sticking with us through another a very morally gray episode of Olympus 2019. Full disclosure, if my party was any less of a good noodle, I would have taken the deal. But I'm Velvet, Faye Fair. I've played Augustus, they, them. You can find me next Thursday evening here, along with all these lovely people for the finale. You can find me next Monday on Everybody Crits for the X Millennials game that Bella mentioned with our lovely Rowan as well. You can find me Fridays on Archive of the Dragon for Deep Magic. That's our Changeling game. And you can also find me on the Stories of a Broken Sun and Flight Risk podcasts. Also, please don't forget to follow our absent cast member at Polished Cryptid on the Bird app. Cryptid, sorry, English. And also to echo Ryan, his work is fucking dope. He's done both my intro themes for my stream, so definitely check him out and keep him on the radar if you don't already.
all right, and that just leaves me. I have been Rowan, and sometimes everyone else on this fucking planet. I am a writer, streamer, sensitivity reader, and professional dice cruncher. You can find me on at RedWhiteRP on Twitter to see all the other shenanigans I get up to. You can also find me next Monday and every other Monday thereafter over on Everybody Crits for X Millennials and AU X-Men Mutants and Masterminds game, in which I play Marcus Masters, All-American Boy / Lightbulb. On Tuesdays, I will be over on Critical Misses for Second City Saviors, a Masks game where I play Cassie Kalina, aka Hecate, a very sad witch girl. On Wednesdays, I will be on Critical Misses once again for Under the Pale Cold Sun, playing the resident Toreador, Fiorentino de Calza, of our Vampires Coterie. 2 Saturdays from now, right? 3 Saturdays from now, February 13th, I am going to be a guest GM for the Emerald City Game Masters Guild's Galentine's Day charity event. You can sign up for that on their website, emeraldcitygmc.com. $15 gets you into the event. I don't know what this was. $15 gets you into the event. You can sign up for up to 4 mini one-shots run by various Emerald City GMs and several guest GMs. I will be running a Monster Hearts one-shot called Save the Last Dance. So that's going to be a lot of fun. I like Monster Hearts. All of the proceeds from this event are going to benefit the Alphabet Alliance of Color and the Dots RPG project. You can look them up both online. They are wonderful, amazing charities who do pretty awesome work. Yeah, thank you so much for joining us tonight. It was lovely having you. I hope you all come around next week for our final episode. It's gonna be a lot. We are gonna go on a raid now to say hello to our friends over at Critical Misses. They are playing a Cypher System Super Sentai game called, what is it? Upon These Crystals, Guardians Ready. It is their 2nd episode. Go say hey and give them some love. And tell them, Chromatic Chimera sent you. Should we have a raid phrase? What's that going to be? Suggestions?
Don't trust the gods.
I like that.
Don't trust the gods.
No top dogs, only bitches.
That's way too long.
I am his hands and his mouth.
hashtag
We're gonna
hands.
That's
hands
it.
and mouth.
Non-negotiable. That's the one.
All right, I am his hands in his mouth. That will be our raid phrase. Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.